Hey, what's up? It's Josh with Reticulous, and in a minute, I'm going to cut to a new video training that I think will benefit you in your online lead generation efforts. We're going to show you how to build and use landing pages to convert more traffic that you're getting, either online or offline, into leads in your database. Now, it's completely raw and unedited, and I just want to take 1 minute to explain where the training came from. You see, my partner Ryan and I recently added another in the many benefits of being a Reticulous Real Estate Marketing and Lead Generation League member. Now, not only do you have access to all of our systems, tools, utilities, websites, a blog, squeeze pages, mobile marketing platform, RealBird Pro account, everything else that we offer, we are also now doing live daily, what we're calling group coaching and help sessions. So every single weekday, you can get on and get any of your questions answered related to our systems, tools, and utilities, or completely outside of that on different platforms. Whatever you need help with in growing your real estate business and taking it to the next level, that's what it's for. We're doing these because we're 100% committed to helping our people save money and build and grow their business. And we don't want any hurdles or roadblocks to hold them back, to keep them from achieving those goals. Now, have a pen and paper handy. Again, this video training is completely raw and unedited, but I think it's going to help you. And also below this, there is a link to check out membership if you're not already a member. So check that out. Check out this training, and we'll talk again soon.
Yep, I remember now. I think I responded to this in support, but I mean, this is a really good idea. You know, do not even think of buying real estate now. It's a pretty good headline, right, Josh? Mm-hmm. Because it's sort of something new and different and arouses some curiosity. Don't save $100 a month on your mortgage. Don't take your pick of properties. And then it says read full post. I'm imagining your plan is to drive traffic straight to this page and get some kind of reaction. You know, some kind of action to be taken. And that action is click here to discuss. Let's go ahead and click that. I don't agree with you. I'm interested in purchasing real estate. So the idea is really cool, right, Josh? It makes you smile a little. Mm-hmm. The only issue we have, and I think I said this in support, is that there's just too much other stuff going on the page. You just need a plain Jane, you know, one goal landing page for this concept, this idea. We can, if there aren't too many other links popped up, I mean, we could start to throw this together right now and show everybody how this would be done.
We're getting some, but hey, that's what this is for. So let's do that. I mean, I think it'll be helpful
Sandy,
for everybody, and we'll make sure that we get to everybody. By the way, we do now have a good many in, so hopefully many of you got the password. It still seems like some of you don't, but just keep emailing, and I'm talking to the people who have already logged in, those aren't the people having a problem. Anyway, sorry.
All right, so let's take this landing page this sort of blog post that has an offer and turn it into a capture page. Sandy, do you have already a site with us on showmetheinfo.net maybe that I could use to build this? You can always link out to it from here.
Yes, she does. Let's see.
You know the subdomain?
Sandy, do you know your subdomain?
The subdomain, everybody, is something, in case you're wondering, is something like 123.reticulous.com. So on your Awesome Real Estate Website, Show Me the Info sites, you have the subdomain is the 123 that you see up at the top here.
And Sandy, if you want, I can unmute you, or if you want to just type us the subdomain. Either way.
Okay, so I'll take this and copy it right now. The copy.
Sandy SH.
Okay, so I'm logging into the capture engine. We want a new capture landing page here. Here's Sandy's page. We'll log right on in. Okay, and let's add a new one. I'm going to go ahead and click to create. Got to hit my add new here.
Ryan, did you share your screen? Yeah, you must have. A couple of people are having trouble seeing the screen for some reason. Very strange. If I can see it, everybody should be able to.
Okay, this is just our placeholder here is don't buy. We're ignoring our first box there as always. And let's go back. Our headline was do not even think of buying real estate now. I think that's pretty good, right, Josh? Would you improve upon that, or?
I personally, maybe just this is such a small thing, but this is, I would say don't even think. Like I just don't. I don't ever say the two words "do not," unless I'm speaking very slowly to my children. Do not do that. But if you're talking conversationally, again, it's a small thing. But as you read it, if I'm reading it to myself, I don't know. It's a small thing that I think does make a difference.
Okay. Now we know that one of the highest converting colors, or the colors that a lot of gurus like to use, are blacks and reds in your headline, right? Room for squeeze pages. And what I'm doing here is I just highlighted everything. I'm hitting a little text box in the editor and actually go to more colors. Just a little tip. You can actually go to CC1234 is a good color, or FF1234 is good, which I think was the one I had picked originally. And I'm going to bold this. Okay, and that's our attention-grabbing headline. We did a big, bold, and red. We might even want to make it better when we start to edit this page. In the body, we're going to copy the great text that Sandy had here, but we're going to improve upon it a bit. So let's see how I'm a little scared with this visual editor whenever I copy and paste stuff. So let's see how this comes out. I can make this bigger for everybody to see. Okay, so we've got a numbered list. I'm going to get rid of the numbers. Josh, just butt in if people have questions.
Okay.
About this particular.
And those of you who are coming in late, what we're building is a landing page that will. How would we even describe this? A landing page that you can.
I'm turning this idea into basically more of a landing squeeze type deal, right?
Right. Something that will focus the visitor's attention to taking the action you want them to take. There. Took me a minute, but I got it, sort of.
Right. I'm going to get rid of that. It just sort of copied over from everything else. Let's see. Get rid of that. I'm also going to scrap, for now, the image, but we'll use the image. Oops, sorry. See how I'm getting my bullet points? I know some of this is basic for a lot of folks and not basic, but for others it might not be. I accidentally pasted in a table. If you get weirdness, you might have to go to HTML view and sort of just get rid of the gobbledygook up top. Here we go. Now, what I'm going to do here is highlight some of the main points so that it's easier to read. And the reverse psychology angle here is pretty cool. And I'm highlighting things that you would actually want the people to do instead of the don't, right?
Oh, you little NLP Jedi mind trickster.
Take advantage. So by bolding, you're sort of suggesting covertly or whatever, and that this is what they're going to get. So you put up to, you're detailing the benefits to them. Okay? Don't have equity. Realign your investment portfolio. Take advantage of the depreciation. Guys, we put that copywriting stuff in the members area. I think it's retegulos.com/copywriting. And it's under the tools and utilities, I think. It's really good stuff. If you don't have time to watch all the videos, just download the slides. It's the same slides that are in the videos and read through them. because as you create your pages, I mean, you can double, triple, you can really make your conversion go up just by following some basic sort of sales copy techniques. Secure your feature. Aren't these some great reasons to buy real estate now? Now, if you don't agree, then click here to discuss. So I'm going to actually put we can leave that there, and then above the opt-in, Josh, I'm going to put a nice arrow or something, okay, that points down to our opt-in form.
Right.
Or if Sandy would prefer, maybe because she has it all set up, we can always just make this page link here.
Right.
Instead of building a whole new form.
Yep.
So we'll do that in this case right here, okay? And what we need is a button that says, I don't agree with you. I'm interested in purchasing, or if you don't agree with me, click here. Let's see. Let's go back to our page and make sure we get a message that's gonna. Or how about this? If you don't want to buy real estate, click here. Would that be a good one? What can we put over there on the right side?
Wait, that will take them to the thing that says yes, I do want to?
Yes.
I would say
if you don't agree,
click here if you disagree with me.
Okay, cool. That's curiosity arousing, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so we need. All right, so if you disagree with me, click here. We need a button that does that. Should I go into creating the graphic, or should we grab something we already have?
By the way, what you're watching him do is how we create a lot of our graphics. It's a lot easier than you might think.
Yeah, I'm in Pages in the Mac, but you do almost the same stuff in Word, maybe with a little less functionality, right?
Yeah, it's not quite as easy in Word, but similar enough that you can accomplish. And I say that only because maybe I'm not as good in Word as some might be.
How we doing?
Like
I just hit Command Shift 4 on a Mac, and I'm clipping this to my computer. I just took a screenshot of my image, right?
Yep.
And then over on the right side, and the reason we went with the blues, yellows, if you look at a PayPal button, what is it, yellow background with blue text? The blues, yellows, bright reds, those burn the eye, I guess. That's why I sort of went with blue on that one. So for our opt-in form,
the eye. Love it.
Yeah, let's burn the eye and get people to click.
Let's ruin people's retinas.
Yep. All right, let's open that up. So, I know I'm moving really fast here. What I just did to insert this image, I'll show you again in a second. I click full size, center, insert into post. I'm putting this over on the right where our opt-in form goes. This little box is what you use to add an image. Okay. Now this is gonna, when I save this, when I click update over here, it's gonna show up probably a little high on the page. We could have also put it down at the bottom, right?
Right. It could have been just one column and put it at the bottom.
Yep.
There's no, and that's not right or wrong. That's whatever. It's personal preference, and it may be something you have to test to find out for sure one versus the other. But I doubt you're going to get that much variance in response.
I'm putting line breaks above in HTML mode to drop it down a little. And really, Josh, it's funny, you always tell me just put it everywhere you can, right? So why not just put it at the bottom too?
Right.
Okay, when I uploaded that, it actually linked the image. It's a little shortcut I can show you. It actually linked the image to like the file for the image. So if you click on the image, you're just going to go to like a file page for that image. Now, we can go into the HTML, or we could have specified our page that we want people to go to so you can do the capture. Now, in a lot of cases, you're going to want to just put the form in, but we're trying to save Sandy a little work here. She's done the work of putting this here. And also, this will bring people into her main site so that they can search and use some of the other options they have here, too, which could be a good thing. So I'm copying the URL above, and what I want to do is link my button to that. Okay? There's a few ways to do that. I can just highlight and click the chain up top and put the URL I want it to go to, which is what I'm going to do here. And I think in this case, Josh, it'll be cool to put the picture above because, you know, the contact info basically.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So they get to not agree with Sandy. They know who they're not agreeing with here.
Right.
So is this sort of an image we got to? Let me see. Is this an image? No. But I'm going to grab... See, I'm going to do my little screen capture technique here. I'm going to turn this into an image. Highlight all this. Oh, you're not too far away from us. Down in Frederick, huh? Yeah, that is pesky. Wait, that's a bummer. See that click the share thing's coming up. 1 second. Maybe if I go quick enough, it won't show up. Here we go. Ah! Bear with me, everybody. I'm going to erase it. Boom. Okay, we got it just before the share. Okay. All right. So above, let's give people somebody not to agree with. Let's put a face on this. It's always fun not to agree with an evil salesperson. So this might get some good click-through. Let's see. Not saying you're evil, Sandy. I'm just, you know.
We're all, just in general, salespeople are evil. Yeah.
Okay, I kind of caught the line at the top there. A little sloppy. But I'm not going to obsess this moment. This is the kind of... That kind of obsession doesn't really make you a lot of money, but there's a tiny little faint line up top that I caught in my screenshot. We'll see it in a second. What do you think, above or below the button, Josh? Maybe below?
Yeah, below.
Okay. Okay. I'm just going to click the HTML tab because it's easier for me. I'm going to grab that piece of code. I'm going to drop it right under. And for good measure, let's add an exit, right?
Yep.
Is there a property search page? There's the RealBird property search showing up. It's got some videos in here, which is great. I would be showcasing that on the home. Oh, these are some of ours, some of the ones from Video Valley. Let's see. There we go. Here's a nice video page that will engage people. I'm going to take that and make that our exit page in here. Right down here. I'm grabbing that URL. We'll make that our exit page. It said update. So you see, everybody, it's a little bit of tweaking and refining to get it going. I hope this isn't totally boring for everybody.
The feedback we're getting is that this is good.
Okay. I mean, this is just the stuff you got to go through. But I know I'm fast and everything, but this is, the hour or two you might invest in setting this all up for yourself whenever you have a new good idea and in testing it. You don't have to do it all in one sitting. You could spend 20 minutes a day just getting this built for yourself. Um,
And sorry, I
if you
was
get a
on my other thing still dealing with people can't getting in. Sandy chatted some HTML. It might have been for something you already did. Oh, it's the Faceify. Here.
Oh, yeah.
Well, sorry.
So we got our exit. Did everybody see there? It kind of jumped me out into the exit. I made the headline a little bigger. Okay, so we could tweak all day, but really what we're at is the point where this page should do a little better if you start advertising it. So, you might want to just take the headline, screen capture it, right, and use our add image generator to just write in blue, like click here to find out why, right? And that would be an ad that you can put at the top and the bottom of all your, once you make the page on Craigslist. So, let's see. Okay. Click here to find out why. All right, and I'll bold that, make it blue, so it looks like a hyperlink. Stretch that out. Make it a little bigger.
Folks, sorry, Ryan. Some folks are still having problems. I don't know what to say. We don't have that many. We have 35 people on. Most everybody seems to be able to consume this okay. Richard, I'm extremely sorry. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to see what he's doing. I don't know. The only
Is it
thing I
in
can
a
recommend
screen?
is to log out and log back in.
Is it in a screen in the background, maybe? Maybe it's minimized? Sometimes GoToMeeting will shift it down or something.
Yeah,
So I just took a
possible.
screenshot. Yeah, I just took a screenshot of that. And, if you go to the ad generator, the destination URL is just the page we just created. So I'm going to highlight get that up top. Pop that in. We don't need anchor text because we're not creating a text image. I'll just grab my image here that I just screenshotted. And what we'll have in a second, this is still taking a while, but every time I tinker with it, I don't get better performance. Sorry, the ad generator's taking a few seconds. But Josh, you use it almost every day, right?
I use it all the time, and yeah, it at most takes 20, 30 seconds, and I check
There's
an email
something
or
with
something.
the database. Maybe I'll build a fresh one and see if that makes it quick.
In the meantime,
that's
Sandy
too long.
recommends that everybody check out Faceify. I've heard of it. I've heard great things about it. Haven't started using it, but she says it tracks individual ads with the seals. I'm assuming you can see. Well, we'll have to. Maybe we'll do a strategy session all about Faceify once we figure it out. But
Yep. Wow, Josh, that took a while. I got to fix that, but it did work. And here's the code you would just paste in the Craigslist, right?
right, you could use that on Craigslist. Landing pages are great to use on your fan page. So you could have a tab that says "Don't buy real estate?" ? And then the tab either is this landing page or takes them over to the landing page. Click here to find out why you shouldn't buy real estate. Or you could drop that into the actual tab as a landing page itself. My guess is something like this would even potentially work driving Facebook ads to. Something, you might want to play with. but I think it's great. It's a different offer. It's much different than most of the offers that realtors are making. So I think in that for that reason alone, a very cool idea. And this is just a much better structure if you're actually driving traffic to. You can, again, direct your traffic to take your desired action without them getting distracted with all this other stuff. We've been doing this a lot, and our results have gone up dramatically using landing pages versus like a blog page that has all the navigation and so forth.
Yep, and the only thing I can say, a really fun video would be awesome. Just don't buy real estate if you can't do it yourself, Sandy. Prepare a script. Prepare this as a script, and have somebody on Fiverr read it for you. There's a guy doing Puppet. If you Google like Puppet, there's Puppet head scripts. Do something that's really a pattern interrupt to really engage the person who visits, and pop the YouTube video in here above your bullet points. Probably get better conversion.
Okay, so there it was. I hope that will help you. Here's what I do know for sure. If you don't actually implement what we showed you in that training, it certainly won't help you. And if you need help implementing these sort of strategies or with anything with your real estate business, you definitely need to check out the Real Estate Marketing and Lead Generation League, where again, we're doing daily live group coaching and help sessions. Literally everything you need for your real estate business to grow and have success with that, all under one roof, all for one low price. You can check it out below. We hope to welcome you into our membership community sometime soon. But if not, we'll continue to share cool, interesting new trainings just like this one in the future. So check it out below. We'll look forward to seeing you and talking with you real soon.